Hello boys, my name is Yoshi, and welcome back to my blind playthrough of Xenoblade Chronicles free, well, the end game basically. In the last video we left off ascending our last hero and doing some bit more exploring, until I realized something. If I'm going to do the challenge runs, I'm going to have to do gem crafting stuff. My apologies if this video might get boring or the next videos will get boring. But I've decided I'm going to put this to rest and do the setup now. So, welcome to what I call gem crafting, let's not say it like that. The gem crafting craziest! There, that's better. Basically, this whole video series is just going to be doing gem crafting, and if you're wondering why I'm not ranking up certain characters yet, well that's because, well, I haven't had a chance to. I am going to try and get some certain abilities unlocked though, so for that matter, I am actually going to change a couple of characters up, but I'm going to keep Noah and Meal the same for now, but I will keep on Everset up. That being said, I have changed stuff around, so I actually dropped one of my tanks here, Sita. I gave her the Ogre class, because one of the Ogre's abilities that I completely forgot to mention, I initially thought they were weakened. They kind of are at the beginning of the game. But they have a reaction called Fury Smash, which does get upgraded at rank 15, all the more reason why I'm using her now. That actually increases our success of reactions, which are, of course, the break topple of days. Get that up to a higher rank and it'll be much easier to break. Although you could technically use it with any other character, I want Cena to keep that break for this, just because she's S-class, so she will rank up much faster than other characters. Anyways, in kind of a big surprise, the first enemy we are going to fight on the list also happens to be in an area that I mentioned we might be coming back a little bit later, funnily enough, the Back to Wildhood Dweller. Now's the time to actually fight this unique. We're actually just gonna do the full loop here, so we're gonna actually just fight the OOP setup, and then we're going to fight the unique. Now, if you're wondering, I did pin the materials, so what you could do with this game is you could actually pin one of your level 10 materials, and I believe it'll tell you. Anyways, we need to face these enemies, the Ageshus and Ageshus, the gods. Otherwise, though, the same thing appears. Now, because I want to do the most effectiveness in terms of damage, oh yeah, and I am still using Miyabi, because, like I said, fast recharge is so useful for doing other stuff. However, this time around, I'm going to be mostly controlling Cena this time around. Because we want to be able to manually control where break's going, and I think it's just easier to do that. Honestly, I don't care too much about getting the reactions on these. The main ones we want to get it on are the chain stuff. Also, expect some long fights because we are not going to be chaining during these. Chaining just actually wastes a lot of time. Anyways, the one item we after, which we've actually gotten quite a bit of already, is the Ageshu Needle Claw. Also, why are these enemies just standing here? That's weird. They're kind of just walking around the area, and their monster thing hasn't spawned yet. That's weird. Yeah, look, when you go over here, you can see their monster tower, but for some reason, these ones, you can't see. What the heck? Are they, like, invisible, or what? Not like that matters anyways, because the one we're really after is Spartan Fennec. He has the best drop rate for the items, so we're going to be going after him now. So, remember that spot I told you whether we were going to fight this mob? So yeah, you're going to fight it now. Now, if you're wondering, yes, I do not have the Signifier yet. That's because I have other classes I want to do, like White Sage. And I think White Sage is almost just as good at keeping characters alive as everyone is. Anyways, it's very important to... Anyway, yeah. Now this is gonna be much more like it. For most of this, we're actually going to be fighting the same monster over and over again, but there are a few things we want to typically do before ultimately finishing them off. Also, yes, this class does have a launch, but that's actually part of the reason why I'm doing that. I like how when you do get something right. Oh. That was a mistake pop. I did not mean to pop that super early. One cool thing you can do, which you just saw me do with Phase, is if you are struggling for some reason with the battle, you can do other stuff. That being said, if you are struggling with the battle, I do recommend having some kind of days, or I guess more specifically a burst combo. Video keeps on dying regularly. I might have to put a speed on her just to survive. Keep in mind, we actually are at a decent level of advantage, and he still kicks our butt. Doesn't help that our one tank is in Oracle form already. We are going to kill him once first, normally, using some in fact, for that reason, we are going to actually chain, I think, come the end of this. For the purpose of making sure I'm able to fight this faster, I'm just going to go for a chain now, so we can get them out of the way and not have to deal with them. But later, we're basically just going to be stalling in battle and doing other stuff. One thing I did realize is that I probably should have maybe one more tank built in, but I wanted Lens to get that rank up with that as well, so yeah, it's kind of a tricky scenario right now. You're going to want at least one tank anyway, though. If you don't have at least one tank, then it's almost impossible to get stuff done. I like how we're using the hammer, and yet we still miss the break anyway. That's not a good start. Keep in mind, this is a unique monster, so they have a much higher resistance than others. Also, yeah, it's fine. It worked the second time. I think I want to keep this as adorable days and then let them burst afterwards. These it does survive. Okay, perfect. I use Gear Days. Why not? Yes, you can loop the Days combos during the chain attack as well. That can actually be a good thing if you're struggling, although on uniques you probably won't get it off as much. What I actually probably want to do is make sure everyone heals up. Now you can see why I always have multi-bust on my characters. Multi-bust is a very good, I mean a very good heal. Will serve us well. 2 dying bells too. We should have gone for higher, up to 100%, or close to 100% before doing it. Oh well. And yes, I am not delaying the setup. This chain is on purpose. We want to kill him so that we get his gravestone. That way, if we die, we don't have to walk back the long way. Because right now we have to walk back the long way. But when we take out this Ageshus, we're gonna get his drops again. We're gonna do other stuff. Since he's actually going to be finished by this, I think there's no sense waiting anymore. I should probably... Yeah, no. The next thing we are going to do, though, once we do kill him, is we're gonna kill all of the other Ageshus around him. Oh, I just realized we're getting ultra pure gemstones just for thirsting them. That's nice. That makes sense, though, because they're unique monsters, I guess. So we're actually earning a lot of money right now, too. Okay, right, we got her. I don't know. You cannot kill me. Let's not talk about that. Anyway, Fennec is defeated. And I was correct that he was quite a trolly opponent. Oh, looks like somebody else already did pull. Just one random enemy over here pulled. Okay. So, the one thing I am gonna have to check is I need to go to the items and see which ones... Oh, it tells you what items were most recent. Okay. Alright, here we go. So, we don't have 30 of these yet. So that's the Neo Claws that I was talking about, by the way. Anyways, now we're gonna clear out this enemy set just so we can have stuff. Flashback's actually not a bad break option. I probably should have gone with it more. It's a really fast break option. In fact, maybe in the off-screen, instead of farming some other monster stuff, I'm gonna farm some CP for all of my, Yumsmith classes, because I know that was far behind. Speaking of which, I think I'll show you a CP grind towards the end as well. So that one will be a bit more interesting. We'll be using a separate launch setup for that. We'll probably actually save this as our new Chapter 3 thing. Anyway, we want to kill all these other Ageshus around the area, not just for the materials, but to get them out of the way so we don't pull them until we're fighting the unique again. Here we go. Ooh, we got lucky with some purples there. Nice. Alright. Oh, okay. There's one that's somewhat close. So we do this on purpose so we don't have to deal with extra stuff. You can sometimes do a daze or burst combo off on other enemies that are just normal. Also, if you have someone as a Travadoid, then you can just manually put down the circles as well, and it's much faster. Anyways, if you wonder why I'm controlling Cena, it's mostly just to control that the breaks happen at the right time, and also, she's the best of the makers with the setup. Alright, and now the grind begins. So now, you get to see what the actual loop we set up was even for in the first place. You get to see us basically do a bunch of breaking over and over again. You know, if I die again regularly because of other stuff, I may have to actually put HP on all my healers. Oh, perfect. We interrupted the effect. Where's the frick? There we go. If you have certain combo setups, you can actually guarantee that your breaks will work on all unique monsters. This will also be important for later whenever we do this thing in a second. Oh, it tells you. Tailwind. The Thornton break unfortunately missed. We are still not at rank 30, so we could definitely use some more rank points. So, you know, I think towards the end, when we find out that this is taking a really long time, I might have to grind some CP now instead. The reason why I didn't do it before is because I want to try to build in my CP grind as I am doing this. Just because. So now you can see why I set up these specific classes. Specifically because I wanted to see CP on the grinding. Yes, even if we don't kill the enemy, by the way, it's not a big problem. Also, you definitely want to activate the base combo perfectly by the time it's running. Oh! Fumble. Ruined there. Awful. Now you can see why you want the reaction to. It just makes it so much easier to land stuff, and it is something that I didn't have before. Okay, we're at 12. Oh yeah, that's right, this is the tricky one. See, you actually don't want purples. You want to have the regular stuff. Okay, we're doing a lot better in terms of collecting items. I think that if you pin the items, it tells you exactly certain there we go, Bobby. I'm just being kind of silent with all the with that range. So I controlled additionally, mostly just for the fact that, like I said, this helps us control the breaks a lot more consistently. Sometimes you can have set it up so days last longer so you can actually get the thing off, but if you're worried, you should always do something naturally, I don't know. Now I will hide a different buff obviously for this, but yeah. Now, a little bit surprising, this isn't actually as terrible as it was. You may hear that this is taking a long time, but really we want this to take longer. That means more burst combos, and in turn means you get basically as many drops as you possibly can. And to make it even more interesting, if you do have the proper breaks out, let's do a topple miss again. Dude, if they toppled there, that would have been bad, because that is a lot of damage. That moment. Come the time I get this to rank 20, I might have to replace it with something else. In fact, I'm thinking of actually maybe leveling up, you know, I think what I should do on my new setup, have her as a healer, and specifically make her a, the class that, you know, teach that one. Because that has the first on it, and I feel like having the full combo on her will just make it a lot easier and more consistent. And you need that at rank 20 in order for that to work. Oh, that time it didn't say how much was left, but it seems like we are struggling a bit. For those of you who don't know the items, Ageshus need a claw. Purple means legendary, satin means rare, and Mel is common. You get more whites and other stuff, but we need more yellows. That's what we need. And depending on how unlucky you are, this can take a very long time. There's also Agni and Dog Tank requirements, but as you can see, we've gotten so many of those by now. We already have 99. That one's super easy. You basically just get that one for free. Well, I didn't know that there were some other enemies here, so we are going to kill these rather quickly. I should have pulled some extra make this go a bit faster. In fact, you can actually just... say I'm gonna unleash a combo on this one right here and there. Just get into the right away. There we go. Hid out the trash there. We got a yellow out of the deal, so I guess that wasn't all terrible. And now we're going to continue with the loop again. Yes. Now you can see why I was purposely removing my lunches. Actually, something I am gonna do. Another characters that I think I mentioned I should have done before is take Steady Striker off the characters who have it, and instead give them HP instead. That should help it so that they're not dying regularly. The Sparse Bloodlust though is fine. I'll keep that the way it is, but I want them to HP. By the end game, Ironclad is actually not half bad, although at the beginning it's actually kind of useless for what it's worth. Yeah. Oh, we do need Ninja. Oh yeah, that's right. We do want Ninja Heal on a couple of these characters. This just reduces the aggro generated, so they won't pull as much threat. Charges all allies' arts by 100% when incapacitated. Oh yeah, this is another thing. Every time Abby dies in battle, she gives all the other characters their art cooldown back instantly. All the more reason to have her as the hero, so yeah. And also, she is incredibly cute, so yeah, we're playing the cutest hero out there. Well, anyway, yes, in case you're wondering, I'm showing this as uncut grinding. I'm probably not going to actually grind a lot of this, but I want to show the loot that I'm doing a couple of times. I want you to show how, I want you to see how long this grind realistically actually takes. I'm not going to actually show all of the stuff I'm doing, but I will show the loot that I do on different enemies. Again, maybe in between this grind up the diamond, so I can have the diamond upgrade by the time I get done. And I can go to. Anyway, though. This one's actually more trollier to farm because, it's a yellow. Means, well, means commons will still get in your way, and... Okay, there we go. Oh, we got 2 there. That was really lucky. That was a step. Here's another reason why we can still see them. He will almost never move into the fast recharge if you don't do it like this. If you do it this way, you don't always move. We can manually move her into the fast recharge. So we basically do a full combo, move here, until flashback is on, off, cooldown, then just watch the loop continue again. I am a little bit worried about that class up, so come to the next video, I might actually stack points. But I want to show this as a gem guide to show you how long it actually realistically takes to get this done. There is another item if you want to watch that as well. This is a forward. Jeez, that was... It feels lucky whenever somebody already seen it right, because I don't believe they have any reaction yet. They are getting that I bought. See, that's why I thought you see that I can just finally use the combos. Oh, I didn't even notice the other gear. Oracles. That Oracle can also sometimes help out with the transport. Fortunately, you can't stop the AI. There might be a way to beat it. I haven't figured out how to do it. Ooh, 24 now. We have 24 different stuff now. And yeah, I keep the base stars 16 because we want to be able to... Oh wow, we're almost done, dude. This is going faster than I thought. I know it is just the same monster battle Oreo, but it's... We're at... Oh, we got our art cooldown back instantly there. Another thing the Abby does, yeah, so sometimes it just instantly gives you your art cooldown back. I think that one is straight up miss. We could have actually this header. I guess one balance out is Ogre is one of the worst dexterity classes. They found out dexterity does affect accuracy. It might be particularly risky with attacks. If you want to fix that, you can just equip dexterity Oh, by the way, when you're done with the effects, like get the other materials, you don't have to even kill the ones if you want. Oh yeah, and the other also is nice because like even if all the people that are normally diverse are transformed, they'll still guarantee that somebody can get first. I in the Ageshus wing. Die. We could still get lucky on the Jensen. I think we're just off by a tiny bit. That's kind of annoying. I was hoping it would be done actually, but yeah. Thankfully, it's very easy to check if you're done. Because when you get item more recently, it pops to the top of the menu, typically. Well, actually, it is already there. Wait a minute. This is weird. Ageshus needle claws. I think it was showing off stuff with the other Ageshus item, not Ageshus needle claw. Interesting. I don't know. It's just all I know is that I feel like the item didn't get completely done yet. So yeah, we're gonna have to do the thing again. Oh, we got a lucky monster. I believe lucky monster drops still more drops if you base it first. I could be wrong. Yeah, that's probably. And yes, the main reason why I'm setting up certain classes and characters is because, well, I want them to get to rank 10, then that will make this actually easier to do. I could technically go to the CP grind now. I think that would be a really good spot. Oh, okay. So, I guess it'd be fine to guess you for something else. But, oh, yeah, that's right. Because every single time they get an ultimate gem, actually, this guy. Ellie keeps on dying, but honestly, I don't really care. Giving our arc cooldowns back every time that happens. It's actually probably I got like walked backwards and I still got hit by that. You can dodge certain abilities by running away from them. Now we're starting to have resistance happen over and over again. There we go. Jeez. That was a long delay before that first happened. Now we finally got Rapier base. Also, some monsters will straight up be immune to the days. I think this goes even through successful reactions. Probably won't work to what to do. By the way, I mentioned I would show more about the grind, so I am going to do at least one full fight with each unit that drops the materials. And I'll also probably I'll show you how to use the level down thing as well. For that reason, I honestly cannot tell if I have all the Ageshus claws. I saw we needed like 24, so there's at least one full battle still. Oh, just a nice yeah. Sometimes you can get lots of misses. wanted to do. Thankfully, you could just instantly cancel an orbital spawn between them too. That is part of the control of the fight. That's where you just let it do its thing. Terrible. That took a really long time in that combo. Oh, he got his drink back. I think we're probably going to purge it again now. Oh, that's probably I just want at least one more days. We kind of need it too. He's alright, so he can go nap. Oh, because the thing took so long, different spawned in. Okay, cool. We finally purged the Enraid. And we got the days at the last possible second. Alright, I think we can safely say we've gotten that material, right? Hey, we got it! Alright, that's all we need to do for that material. Now I'm gonna look at my video. It'll be in silent mode, of course. I'm gonna see where I have to go to next. Well, actually... Come the second video, I think I am gonna briefly interrupt the setup, showing off a CP grind instead. Because I do like doing CP grinding a lot. Let's see here. If I am going to be doing the CP grinding version, I am going to use Fiona when I do that. We need at least one CFIer, so heck, why not have Fiona? She's really cute too. Yeah, that's right. That's the other character I thought was cute. All right. Oh yeah, actually, we do need a couple of items. I guess you need a clause and find Ageshu wings. I actually need to check that as well. Alright, I am gonna check, see if I have the... Oh, yeah, that's right. That's why it was weird. It's fine to guess you wings we need. Oh, okay. We got all of drops, so we don't need any of those anymore. So that's good. We can move on to the next enemy. And again, Dante's we already got, so we can skip that. Now we need the illegals, which we've only fought a little bit. They're in this area where we had to do like a fishing meta, whatever, with Captain Triton in a Welkin Falls. If I can at least get a couple of diamonds in this video, I feel like that'll help out a lot. You know what? I think I should just farm this on video. It'll be the first decade full farm. Hey, you can basically see what happens in real time as you do this. By the way, there's a lot of enemies in this area, so if you are doing the unique battle, make sure you clear it out first. So I'm going to fight some regular ones first. You can do the lucky monster strategy as well. I do want to keep this following set up right now. I want to get characters up to rank 20. Eventually. I think his knife was the one that missed somehow. Fight clearly, only fighting a regular enemy. You can also fight against the elites if you're also struggling with doing the day's combo. We found one right here. This is a lucky monster too, so we should get a good drop from it. I forget which one we win, but we're not farm this a little bit. There we go. Because we are doing elite, we should at least get a couple days / first combos off as long as we can use this. There we go. You can save a bit of time and also by just having the day first combo reaction on Jin if you want. Although I think that only goes up if you do things, although that could also go up change based off of what class you are. I'm in a there, topple. Alright, alright, so this is the unique we want to fight here. Otherworldly or land. Hey, actually, no wait, that's a different one. My bad. By the way, I don't think I have the Zodiac on this class, I just noticed. I could always go back and get the Zodiac stuff later, so I'm not going to focus on that. There's no even reason to upgrade that too much. I think one of these has got to be something. Oh, here it is. Okay, yeah, that's not the unique. I think this is actually more of a common drop than anything. Alright, well, here's the alternative you can do. It's actually not that bad to reset. So if you're not interested in doing that other strat, well, there's one area where you can reset this thing to constantly do loops of this over and over again. And you basically just go between two different regions, and that causes the monsters to respawn again. Normally, they only spawn after a certain time has passed, but here we can get them to spawn much sooner. Also, it's possible that I've not taken out this unique yet, and that's what is causing it to do that. But, well, it's fine. I'll get a couple more soft shell Lego eggs, I guess, here. I think I'm just gonna run around this whole area and just take out every Ageshus I see to see what we get. By the way, having someone from immediate break, like on Sword Striker for a break, can be nice too, since the break is pretty fast. But ideally you want to tackle elites if you can, because most of the weaker enemies actually die really fast. There it is. If you are worried, you can have a tank on your second monster too. Probably am gonna change this up a bit. There's the soft shell Doligo egg. So the water areas are where we want to go near fire. Oh yeah, that's right, that big Zerpon just jumps out there. Hey! Okay, we found some more Oligos down here. Get them out. Getting the run drop, of course. Sorry if I'm not saying much. It does feel kind of boring doing the same monster battles over and over again, but this is generally the nature of this grind. Oh, actually, could it be that these monsters aren't actually dropping the items I want, and I have to do elites? I think that might be why. So in that case, I better find unique soon and fast, but I'm not going to look at that anymore right now, because that's going to be for the next episode, because I'm going to do this one right here. Still, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!